It's fair to say I'm a little bit of a horror fanatic. Everything from Scream to Insidious movies, all the way to Watcher in the Woods, one of my favorite scary movies. There's absolutely nothing I love more than curling up on a cold, chilly fall night, wrapping myself in a bunch of blankets, pouring myself a tall bottle of wine, and really just trying to scare my brains out. The challenge is that over time, I've built up what I like to call a little bit of a fear tolerance, and so it really takes a lot to scare me. I mean, a lot.
Surprise!
So because of this fear tolerance, I went out and decided to poll the world to figure out what is one of the scariest movies out there that I might not have seen. And that is when I was startled by the cries of what I can only assume was a young preteen girl.
Care, how have you never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street?
So if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Carrie, and I'm the co-host of the Alternate Ending podcast, where we talk about movies quite often, some of which I pretend to have seen, some of which I have. So speaking of movies, let's begin to talk about Frederick K. Krueger. I actually don't know how I missed this movie. I don't know if my parents didn't let me watch it. I don't know if somehow I just naturally avoided it, but I haven't seen it. I guess maybe I thought he didn't have the real scare factor, you know, with that cute little sweater that he has going on and that Indiana Jones knockoff hat. I mean, what's the real threat? Is it the glove with the little sharp nails, or maybe the fact that his skin is a little rough, a little bit scary? I'm not really seeing it, but here goes. And you know what they say. Ooh, I guess that was a little bit creepy.
To tell about this guy you all know. He has me scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I call him to bed. He's burnt up like a weenie and his name is Fred. He wears the same happy sweater every single day, and even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's gone when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
Okay, so I'm back, and here's the facts. I did watch this in 100% daylight. I did watch this upstairs. I did have a lot of blankets that I was able to pile on top of me in case of fear, and I did do that. First I thought, yeah, this is pretty good. I see what it has going for it. And then we meet Freddy for the first time, and I'm thinking, you know, this isn't like that scary. It's not that jumpy.
You liar!
But then you find out this dude can get you in your dreams. That's like the most unfair superpower. And it's not even that he can just hurt you in your dream and then you wake up. He can actually murder you in your dream. And this is a spoiler, but I'm assuming hopefully you've already seen this movie. He offs like everybody, almost everybody, even the most important characters, right out of the gate. And all they were trying to do is catch a few Z's, you know? Well, that's scary. That's really scary. Because there's literally nothing you can do. So at the end of the day, I'm going to concede A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy K. Krueger is really frightening, is still really scary, even in the daylight with my blankies on. And I think it totally stands the test of time. But the one thing I'm going to stand firm on is Freddy's outfit is still really flattering. So thanks for catching this episode of How Have You Never Seen. If you agree that Freddy's sweater is amazing, you can put your comments in the below. And if you want to catch future episodes like this one, you can always like and subscribe. Until next time.